Today, I am about to make a confession that may be the biggest and most painful moment of my entire life. My name? Forget it. What does a name matter? I am a police officer, a senior one, stationed at a position where people call me sir, where my word is law, where people fear me and bribe me. But today, I am afraid of myself. I have been taking bribes for years. I'll say it plainly. Every case that landed on my desk, every file that came through, every frightened person who sat across from me, I would look into their eyes, see the fear, and smile. Then I would extend my hand. Brother, the work has to get done somehow, right? And just like that, thousands, hundreds of thousands of rupees would change hands. It was dirty money, haram money. But to me, it was easy money. And with that money, I built myself a king's life. With that money, I built friendships. I kept relationships with women of questionable character. I had many girlfriends. Some were girls from around the office, some I met at clubs. Some were women whose cases I personally helped resolve. I would wine and dine them with bribe money, five-star hotel dinners, expensive alcohol, branded clothes from shopping malls, mobile phones, fuel for their cars. I even paid the rent on some of their apartments. They called me a hero. They called me sir. And I would drown in intoxication and spend nights with them. I drank heavily. Some nights, driving home, I was so drunk that I couldn't even park the car straight. Home? At home, there was my wife, the mother of my children. She waited for me every single day. She warmed my food when I arrived. She tried to hide the signs of my drinking. I never gave her time. I never talked to her. I never once tried to understand her feelings, because outside, I had everything I wanted. Today I finally saw it all. Today I was sitting alone in a restaurant, tired after a long case, scrolling through my contacts, thinking about who to call, who to take out. Then my eyes landed on something. My wife. My own wife. She was sitting at another table with a man. She was laughing, openly, freely. The man was holding her hand. They were looking at each other and smiling the way new couples do, the way people do when they are genuinely happy. My heart sank. Darkness flooded my vision. I thought about smashing the bottle in my hand, but I stopped myself, because in that moment, everything came rushing back to me. This happened because of me. I betrayed her. I never honored her dignity. I turned our home into a hell. I used dirty money to build a paradise outside and left home a wasteland. The poison I fed to others is now being fed to me. God held up a mirror, and I cannot look away. Now, I am crying. As I write this, there are tears in my eyes. I ask for forgiveness from God, from my wife, from my children, from every person I ever took a bribe from, every person whose right I stole, and from every woman I used simply for my own pleasure and entertainment. I ask for forgiveness too. Now, I want to change. No more bribes. I will give up alcohol. I will walk away from the life I built outside these walls. I will go home, I will kneel before my wife and weep. And if she forgives me, that will be the greatest victory of my life.